It's unforgiving love. When will you come around? When will you come around? When will you come around? It's unforgiving love.
Loves, hope all is well. So before we tap into the message, I do want to relay something to you. Right now, I have decided to have certain services available for buy one, get one free for you. And that's in preparation for the new year, all right? So for those of you who are still connected to certain cycles, you're wondering what's aligned for you, you're wondering who you're supposed to be taking into the future with you, I got you, okay? So for the first, there's buy one, get one free. There's for buy one, get one free is for the 10-minute readings as well as the 15-minute readings. So that's recorded messages that I have for you. I record those so that you can always go back and reference, okay? Because some of the things that I tell you are in preparation for things that are about to get presented. So the 10-minute as well as the 15-minute recording readings are buy one, get one free. The 10-minute phone conversations with me will be buy one, get one free. The 30-minute coaching sessions will be buy one, get one free. The hour coaching sessions will be buy one, get one free, as well as the bundles. So if you buy the bundle for the hour sessions, it comes initially with a total of 4. That will be then doubled to 8. For those of you who book as far as your bundle for the 30-minute coaching sessions, that would be typically 4. You will then have 8. All right. So at this point in time, I will say it is first come, first serve. I'm definitely wanting to get the remainder of December booked so that we're aligned for the new opportunities, the new services that are going to be presented during the new year time. All right. So chosen ones, I definitely will say as soon as the slots are filled, it'll no longer be available to you. So I cannot tell you a specific date that the sale will end for you. OK, it is first come, first serve. Again, buy one, get one free. We're going to close out the rest of the openings for December. We're going to make sure that you're properly prepared for the things that are getting presented, as well as aligned for the things that God has for you that's coming into the new year, okay? So I love you. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I'm here for you. And I'm excited for everything that God has aligned for you. I believe in you, all right? Continue to be great. Now let's get into the message. First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Hey, babies. Also, chosen ones, you already know I do have to give you that brief disclaimer, all right? So I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, chosen ones, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, okay? So before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you. Thank you, babies. Because I don't always get to pause in the middle of my message to relate it to you, all right? Also, for those of you who have to pop in and out of the live, I understand. I'll definitely post this on YouTube as well, all right? Now, chosen ones. Now, I do want to say this. At this time, I do still have some availability pertaining to the coaching sessions. I definitely would recommend booking them only because there's certain services that are going to be taken out and new ones that are going to be coming in as well, all right? So definitely take advantage of this. We're going to make sure that we finish booking up the rest of December so that we have a new, I could prepare you for the things that's coming towards you in January, all right? Because a lot of you do not realize, chosen ones, that this is a little sitting period. This is only that time period where you're waiting patient for the next move. So this is almost like you're patiently waiting for that baton to get handed to you. And I'll explain it towards you, right? So one, we do have to discuss a few things before we get into that. So let me backtrack, okay? First, chosen ones. Right now, You have to protect your feelings from certain projections, because there's certain people from the past that are trying to tap back in. There's certain people from the past that are trying to reconnect with you so that you could provide an energetic pardon for them. And I'll explain it to you. Now, I tell you this, chosen ones, because there's certain individuals that chose people over you. They chose to do certain disrespectful things towards you. So they used you, abused you, lied to you, lied on you. These are people that stole from you. These are people that intentionally tried to restrict you so that you didn't have certain abundance coming through. So you felt like you was limited and were stuck with these individuals. So there's various karma that is currently coming in. And there's certain people in the past that you no longer are connected to that are going to try to reconnect with you because they need you to save them from all of the karma and consequences that's coming through. And I'll explain it to you again. There's certain people from your past that are coming in for an energetic pardon. So this is, chosen ones, when you were connected to them, you tried to assist them. When you were connected to them, you relayed what God had you say to them. So this is you telling them that certain people that they were around was not for them. This is you relaying messages towards them. This is you telling them that certain things was going to happen if they didn't change the dynamic of their actions, but they chose not to listen. There's certain people that when they looked at you, they didn't see the wealth within you because it wasn't on you. You understand me? So at this point in time, there's certain individuals that made the wrong decision. They were deterred from their path, and at this point in time they're starting to feel God's wrath. They chose their side. They starting to go down energetically like a RICO case. Okay, now with me saying this, you are not to save everybody. Everybody's not your assignment. So when you aligned with them, God told you to assist them. God told you to provide certain information. But if they chose not to do it, chosen ones, that's on them. You understand me? That's not for you to pause the work that you're doing to assist them. They had the same opportunities that you had, but they chose not to take that. So now they're starting to catch that wrath. Okay. So you have people from your past that's going to try to reach out to you. Some of them are going to come with sob stories telling you what they going through. So some of them are going to be experiencing certain deaths. Some of them are going to be getting booked. Some of them, chosen ones, people around them that they was connected to are going to be lost, so on and so forth. All right. That has nothing to do with you. And I say this, chosen ones, because intuitively, the same way that God told you that certain things was going to come through based upon how these people did to you, they knew it too, but they chose not to trust the signs and synchronicities. God gave them storm warnings, but they chose not to listen to them. So this is not for you to assist these individuals because they're trying to swap destinies in a sense. Now I'll explain it. Okay, chosen ones, you did the right thing. You sat there and was healing you. You sat there and was disconnecting from individuals that God told you truly wasn't for you. You started to take accountability of your actions and why you were attracting the type of people that you were. Because no matter what, chosen one, the cycle was connected to you, not based upon who you was connected to. And I'll explain it, right? So there's some of you chosen ones that you can name a few people that played with you as far as cheated on you, deceived you, disrespected you, used you, abused you. So the person who did it changed, but one thing that remained the same was you, right? So you had to go to the head of the cycle. You had to see where it came from. So you went from to the past ex that cheated on you, and the person before that cheated on you, and the person before that beat it on you, and so on and so forth. So you basically had to go back down memory lane in a sense to see exactly where it started. You understand me? And a lot of you are realizing it was connected to your family, so on and so forth. So you're setting boundaries, and I'm proud of you, because with those boundaries that you set, anybody that tries to come in contact with you has to reach a certain height. You understand? So you set those boundaries. I'm proud of you. Certain circumstances are changing. Do not allow these people from your past to come in and ask you to pardon them. Absolutely not. And I'll say this because some of them had it was missed opportunities for them, not for you. Okay? So when you were connected to them, chosen ones, now stay with me, because I'm going to tell you as far as certain actions that you did, certain opportunities that you missed that are going to get represented, so on and so forth. Okay, so some of you chosen ones, God guided you, or God, there was people that you was connected to that were praying for certain things to come through. They was praying for love. They was praying for light. They was praying for a sense of direction. These are people that, again, said that everybody around them was disrespecting them. They felt like they was limited. They felt like they was restricted. So God sat there and sent you to them, or sent you towards them. So you could have typically took a right that day, but God had you make a left. You could have typically went in a different direction, but he had you guided towards them instead. Everything that they was praying for got presented to them in the form of you. See, you were their escape in a sense, chosen ones. And some of these individuals turned their back to you. Some of these people put you at risk to get certain karma and consequences that were coming in for them just because you were trying to assist them. So God had you cross paths because prior to meeting you, they was praying to encounter somebody like you. They was praying for certain direction. Again, they was praying for certain protection, and God presented you. You were that, right? Now, I say this because if they never had it, they didn't know what they had when they had you. So if they're so used to chosen ones, if they're so used to people disappointing them, abusing them, so on and so forth, they needed to be properly prepared before those prayers, before they called you into fruition. And that's why I tell you, be properly prepared for the things that you're praying for before God presents them, because then you'll end up swapping places in a karmic cycle. Okay. So just like those people from the past, when you encountered them, they were not in the form, they were not ready to receive that love. They didn't even believe in it. They didn't believe that they could receive it. So everything that they asked for, God was presenting to them in the form of you, but they believed that it was too good to be true. So they took advantage of you, right? There's some people that you showed them love. They didn't show love back. No reciprocation. You were pouring into them. And it was through trauma bonding that you even connected to them, because you seen certain parts in you in this individual. You had abandonment issues. They had abandonment issues too. So you, instead of fulfilling you so that you end up attracting somebody that was fulfilled too, you sat there and was attracting based upon what you had. So you had abandonment issues. So you attracted somebody who had abandonment issues too. Prior to meeting you, everybody left them. Everybody, deceived them. People didn't need them. People didn't see their worth. So then here comes you. God had you go in a direction. You were almost like that Uber in a sense. You were almost like that Lyft. You were that ride for them, right? They needed a sense of direction, and God sent you to provide that to them. Now stay with me. All right. Now, when I say the chosen ones, because when they received you or seen you, one, they didn't know your value because they didn't know what they was looking for. You understand? So this is somebody who is asking for something, but they don't really know what they are wanting at the time. They just want it because everybody else is saying it, right? So this is equivalent to somebody asking for a specific watch and not realizing that they got finessed, that it was a knockoff. So the karmics that they chose over you, they looked real flashy, but they should have used that tool. They should have used their intuition. That's almost like that diamond tester. They should have tested it. They should have seen it. They should have been able to identify or decipher what was real and what was a demon, right? But they didn't. They didn't put their work in. So again, these were people that were just following the leader. They were just following certain trends. You understand me? Instead of going based upon their intuition. So when they encountered you, chosen ones, they didn't believe in it. They still had karmics in their head. They still had ways connected to them. And you were taking pieces of you to fulfill this individual instead of patching up certain things in you. So you took parts that you seen that they need. They didn't have nobody speak love into them. You didn't either. But you felt like if you spoke love into them in one way, shape, or form, they was going to end up reciprocating it. They never did. They sat there and you took pieces of you to fulfill these individuals, patch up the holes that was missing in them. They lacked confidence. You were sitting there complimenting them. They lacked a sense of direction. You were sitting here guiding them. They lacked a sense of protection. You were being that for them. You were praying over them, whatever the case may be, right? Now, chosen ones, I say this because when they met you, you were pouring into these individuals, patching up parts of them that you should have patching up yourself instead. So you were expecting to help fulfill them, and that they were going to then in return fulfill you too. But if they didn't have what it is that they needed because they didn't heal them, then that means you guys would never have been balanced, right? Now I'll explain it. So if you lacked receiving love when you was younger, or throughout certain dynamics. Okay, so this person lacks love too. You're pouring love into that individual and they're absorbing it, but they don't have love within them to pour into you too. So it's always going to be one-sided. There's some of you chosen ones that they don't have any confidence. So now you're complimenting them, you're boosting them up, you're making them feel better about themselves, but then they become dependent on you, which starts to drain you because this person is not confident unless it's coming from you, unless you're always reminding them. So it becomes a job in a sense, right? The person that you align with is supposed to be a blessing. It's not supposed to be somebody who's draining you, okay? So you have to be that in order to receive that. So if you had said throughout your life nobody loved you, then that is a reflection of you too, because out of anybody, you should have named at least two individuals, you and God, right? You should have been loving yourself, right? So again, the person that comes in is not your assignment all the time. You're here to show them. You can be a demonstration for them. You can be example towards them. You can sit there and be that light to assist them, but they have to want to have it for themselves, okay? Because they end up depending on you, where this is equivalent to, think about school. Somebody don't know the math problem. Instead of teaching them how to break it down and find a solution for themselves, you keep giving them the answer. So now they're dependent on you. Now when it comes to certain assignments, they need you to do it. Okay, now when it comes to certain tests, they need you to assist, right? And some things God will tell you to keep your hands out of it. So do not, again, this is not for you to be attracting people that are dependent on you, nor are you to be dependent on these individuals, because just because you didn't have love doesn't mean that this person has to go above and beyond to provide that love to you. They're to be naturally them, authentically them. So they're going to show that love, but you're not to be requesting or requiring certain extravagant shit from them, okay? Basically, okay? So you're not to be dependent. So you don't need that person to say that you're beautiful every day for you to believe it. You don't need this person to encourage you that you're going to be anything. Now, is that a benefit with being with somebody who's in a divine energy? Absolutely. But you have to know it for yourself too, because there's going to be times where they have, or you have other things that you have to focus on, and they're going to have to focus on their work too, right? So you cannot sit there and have your hand in everything assisting individuals, chosen ones. They have to find their strength, okay? So for some people, it's draining for you because you looking over their shoulder. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. And I do apologize if I don't always acknowledge you on time, but I appreciate you, okay? I just want to make sure that I'm focused on the message that God has me relay, okay? So there's some individuals, chosen ones, again. You got karma because you was pouring more into them than yourself. So you was helping them out, but then your work started to diminish. Your work started to grow stagnant because you were just steady pouring into them. So absolutely not. This is equivalent to the classroom. You can assist them. You can give them a sense of direction, but they have to be paying attention. They have to be learning. Thank you, babies. Thank you so much. They have to do the work themselves. Okay. So it's no more getting drained. It's no more for those fixer-uppers. You didn't sat there and put your work in. So now it's time for you to go into a relationship, a work dynamic, so on and so forth, with somebody's properly prepared for it, okay? So instead of, this would be like equivalent to those houses. You're no longer settling for a fixer-upper unless you're fixing it up with somebody who's going to put that work in too. So it's different if you're building with somebody because they're laying the concrete, you're putting the bricks up, whatever the case may be. It's a team effort. A lot of you chosen ones were dealing with people that were slumlords in a sense, people that was not holding up their half of the bargain. So all that work came on you, all that stress came on you, so on and so forth. So you're no longer dealing with no fixer-upper ass individuals. They got to be ready. So this is equivalent to a job. You apply to that job, you better have those boots ready because you know that that's required. Okay, you apply to this position, you know that you got to be ready at this start of this business, whatever the case may be. There's some people, chosen ones, that they applied for the job. Other people had the opportunity and was prepared for it, but you gave the opportunity to them and they did not show up. A no call, no show. You understand? That's that. You gave them an opportunity. They didn't step up, so it's on to the next. Because there's somebody else that properly prepared for that position. They got boots way before they knew that this interview was coming to them. They sat there and was ready for the job. If you would have told them, okay, I need you to start right now, they would have. There's certain people that are ready for the love, ready for the affection, ready for the direction that you're heading in because they're aligned with it. But there's other people that you waste time trying to persuade them to want better for themselves. That's not for you, okay? Now, with me saying this, there's people from your past, chosen ones, that were missed opportunities. When you cross paths with them, they were still connected to toxic people. Prior to meeting you, God's been showing them the signs and synchronicities about these individuals, okay? So prior to meeting you, those people was fighting, they was beefing, they was cheating, they was creeping, they was deceiving, they was reacting, they was triggered, they was limited, they was restricted, whatever the case may be, right? So they've been getting signs and synchronicities at certain positions that they were in that they needed to leave. See, God sent you as that Uber in a sense. They said that they didn't know how they was going to get to the place that they was going. And God was like, well, so-and-so's heading that direction. I'm going to see if they can come and get you. So these are certain people, chosen ones, that God divinely aligns with you because the things that they were praying to come through or come true for them, you had the opportunity to present it to them. You had tools within you that was going to assist this individual. They felt stuck. You was going to be that ride in a sense. But there's certain people, chosen ones, that although that they needed to go, when you showed up, they kept you waiting. They kept you outside. You understand me? There's certain people, chosen ones, that God told them to get away from certain people because they couldn't go with them. So when you showed up, chosen ones, and you were that opportunity for them to get to higher ground, you were the opportunity for them to have a change around, they sat there and couldn't go with you because they still was connected to somebody else. See, chosen ones. It's all about divine timing. You have to listen when God is telling you to do certain things. Delayed listening is disobedience to him because you have to be at a certain place at a certain time for things to come into fruition. It's the domino effect. So if you, chosen ones, God keeps telling you to walk out of that relationship. Intuitively, he keeps telling you that that person's not for you. Intuitively, he keeps showing you that you two do not align, that you have to restrict parts of you to be by this person's side and vice versa. So God's been showing you that certain people are not for you, right? Okay, cool. But you have to listen because at that time, chosen ones, certain things are waiting for you. So when God was telling you to remove that person from your past out the picture, it's because somebody else was about to get presented. But now, chosen ones, just like that person from the past that you experienced, and this is what I mean, that you changed parts of the cycle. So just like you in the past, you had people that God presented you and showed them that you was love, you was light, you was changing their life positively. You were somebody that was going to assist them, be there for them, reciprocate energy towards them, whatever the case may be. But when you got presented, they were still connected to certain dark things. So they didn't have an opportunity to go, right? Because God's been warning them to let that person go because they were going to be with you. God's been telling them to let go of certain toxic traits to stand on their own because certain abundance was going to come through. God's been guiding and directing them. So this is that job that God told them to leave or told you to leave because you had another opportunity was going to be presented. You can't be at two places at one time. So you staying at that job that was taking away your peace. The profit starts to no longer exist. You're sitting there feeling triggered before you even clock in. God was telling you to then apply to a different position, right? Because it was going to get presented. You needed to apply, chosen ones, because wherever the past is present, the future is absent, right? So God was telling you why? Because you was going to apply to a position that was going to be beneficial for you. You was to apply so that you can be aligned, right? Some of you listened, some of you didn't. Either way, you're going to get forced out. Okay. Now I say this because there's some people when they encountered you, God was showing them that you were everything, basically their dream come true. But at that time, they were still connected to the wrong individual. God been guiding them to leave them because he knew that this opportunity was going to get presented, but some of them didn't believe it. So there's some of you that was connected to past individuals. And yes, you had a spark with them. They could have been a soulmate in your past life, whatever the case may be. I don't really like putting titles to it because there could be multiple twins. Some of y'all out here thinking that so-and-so's your twin and so-and-so. But think about this. How many times do you hear people talk about, oh, there goes your twin? Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad, right? And it depends on what it is trait that they have. So you could say so-and-so's a twin because y'all look alike. You could say so-and-so's a twin because y'all act alike. You could say so-and-so's your twin because y'all talk alike, whatever the case may be, right? So there's various twins. There's karmic twins. There's karmic. So you understand, so on and so forth. So don't get caught up in the title. Get caught up in the energy so you can see through certain things, right? Now with me saying this, just like you got presented, but The people from the past didn't believe in it because the people that they experienced cheated on them, beat it on them, deceived them. They was stuck in a cycle. They was used to it, right? So now you got presented chosen ones, and a lot of them still were connected to these past people, so they missed the opportunity, right? Because you're somebody who's not going to be in no third party energies. You're not somebody who's going to be an option. You're not going to be somebody who still involved with somebody else that's acting toxic. Absolutely not. Because why would you volunteer to be that in somebody else's life when you're doing what you need to do to make sure that those energies not connected to you? So if you got out of a toxic relationship, a toxic friendship, a toxic connection, a toxic family dynamic, why would you connect this to somebody who refused to let go of theirs? So now, chosen ones, you're still catching karma that don't belong to you that you would have caught had you stayed connected to the past individuals that you were connected to, because these individuals that you're newly connected to are still connected to past connections. You understand? So just be mindful, all right? Now, again, I say this because the roles are about to get reversed. Make sure that you are not turning into a karmic, because the same way that other people that you encountered people that cheated on them, deceived them, beat on them, so they was reluctant to accept your invitation or accept the love. They didn't believe in it. They didn't receive it. They didn't reciprocate it. Now you are about to have opportunities of love. So all those exes that cheated on you, beat on you, deceived you, did black magic towards you, and lies are a form of black magic too, because it changes as far as somebody's perception, okay? So with me saying this, chosen ones, there's certain individuals. Now I want to make sure that it's not messed up. Make sure that we still aligned. We good? Okay, just making sure. So with me saying this, now opportunities about to get presented to you. Now those past people who you warned them about what was going to come into fruition, they chose not to listen. Now they're going through it. Now they seeing it. Now they want to try to run to you. It's too late. Why? Because the storm already started. Think about like a hurricane, chosen ones. And I'm seeing so many orbs as I'm talking to you. So just know, at this point in time, chosen ones, think about as far as a hurricane warning or a storm warning. They'll let you know that the hurricane's about to hit, that it has the potential to get like this, that there's certain things that's going to be affected or impacted by it, right? And guess what happens? That gives you an opportunity to get out of that path, get out of that raft, get to higher ground, get to safety, right? There's certain people that didn't listen. So do not let that be you, chosen ones, okay? They got those storm warnings. You sat there and tried to warn them before it got presented. Because think about a hurricane. It's hard to escape it once you're in it, right? As far as a tornado, it's hard to escape once you're in that tunnel, correct? So some of it, God has certain things relayed to you so that you wouldn't have to even experience the things that's coming for you. But these individuals chose not to listen. So now they about to fill that raft. And it's not up for you to go into harm's way in order to save their ass. Absolutely not. So again, they seen signs and synchronicities. They seen certain things. Think about as far as a tsunami. You see certain things get retracted before those Russia waves come in. So they started to see certain things get taken from them, but they wasn't paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, right? So they started to see their energy started getting depleted. That's like that wave started to retract. They didn't see that their finances started to get restricted. That was a storm warning. That was like the wave starting to retract. They didn't see that certain things, again, they wasn't paying attention to it, right? Okay, cool. Some of them chose to stay in harm's way because they felt like they was used to it. They survived it before, they could survive it again. But I'm telling you, circumstances have changed. So the same way that the people for Katrina felt like they survived certain hurricanes at that time and that this was just going to be another storm. No, shit hit differently, correct? So certain people, even the most experienced hurricane type of individuals, still met their demise in a sense, right? So chosen ones, when God's telling you and guiding you to get to safer grounds, when he's telling you and you see certain things start to tear down, start to get restricted, get ready, because there's certain things that's going to flow in. So for you, you'll start to see connections in, you'll start to see false ass relationships in, you'll get pushed out of that job position, but that means that wave of abundance, that wave of opportunities, that wave of love is rushing in. For other people that's on the karmic path, God, when they see things start to deduct for them, they know that wrath, that storm's about to hit, that they should have got the higher ground quick, right? They should have changed their energy dynamic. So, chosen ones, when I tell you it is not for you to put yourself at risk to help people get through certain shit when they should have took the signs and synchronicities and made certain actions. You understand me? Do not sit there and put yourself, your mind, body, and soul, everything that you worked hard on risk for certain people that's going to end up doing the same shit over and over again, okay? That's equivalent to you spent using your life to sit there and buy a house. And now this person got locked up and you got to put your house up for them. And if they choose not to step up and play their position, pay the things that they supposed to be paying, you're going to get your house snatched from you? Absolutely not. You're not about to give up the things that God got for you for some karmic ass individuals, especially people that are going to turn around and do the same thing over and over again. You're no longer going to be that protector shield where you're getting hit with certain blows that nobody got to get hit with, but they chose to get hit with them because they didn't dismiss the certain demonic shit. You're not going to do that anymore. You hear me? So with that being said, you better start dating within your frequency or your dynamic. I understand you a healer, but you ain't got to heal everybody. You understand me? Not everybody's your assignment. Some people, they gonna watch you and that's how you gonna guide them. Other than that, chosen ones, it ain't for you to keep hopping in the storm waters, the waves and all that shit to save somebody who should have been not even in the waters because they knew their ass couldn't swim. All right. So just be mindful. Thank you so much, babies. So with this being said, pour into you, but you better know your worth too, because some of y'all don't realize you beautiful. Inside and outside. And I'm talking about feminines and masculine. You're somebody that's on the top of somebody's prayer list. Have you ever seen somebody you like, yo, do you know how beautiful you are? And you out here thinking that you ugly. You out here thinking that you limited. You out here dealing with some real monsters when you could have somebody that's better than them. You understand me? That's some of y'all that been out here chasing these damn trolls. I'm just going to be real. And I'm looking at you like, are you good? It's not even about appearance, but if they ugly inside, that shit starts to come out on they outside too. Think about somebody who's a damn drunk. They drinking. You smell that shit come out they pores. You like, That's what's happening pertaining to them chosen ones. No matter how cute they were, if they got a dumbass, ugly ass spirit, they ugly too. You understand me? If they out here doing dumb shit, then they a dummy too. It's not no... You better date within your frequency. So what you want for you? You want somebody who's going to love on you? They coming. You want somebody who's going to, you could trust you, ain't got to look over their shoulder. They're arriving. You want somebody who's going to encourage you, be there for you, be able to build with you. This is somebody that will go above and beyond just to see you smiling just the same way that you did for other individuals. Do you want somebody who wants the things that you want? Instead of trying to persuade them to want those things, some of y'all want children, but you allowing the past person to put you in a certain mentality where you're like, you don't want to take risks because of shit that you experienced with them. Absolutely not. Don't allow somebody who didn't step up and play the position have you preventing you or blocking you from having certain things come into fruition. Why would you allow the past to have a sense of direction? They couldn't even get their life right. Why are you having them have control over yours? Okay. There's some of you chosen ones that you have to believe that you can have these things. You have to see it all the way through. You understand me? So again, get familiar with you so that you know what's for you when it gets presented. If not, you're going to have certain love options come in and either they're going to be karmic, you're going to make the same decisions again, or chosen ones, you're going to have love opportunities come in where you turn into the karmic because you don't believe or trust in them. The same way that the past person, when you got presented, they thought that you was too good to be true. They felt that you came with a gimmick. So therefore they did certain, untrustworthy type of things towards you. So do not become the karmic. All right. You have to believe that you're going to receive everything that God told you that you're going to have. So therefore, chosen ones, it's time for you to trust your intuition as well as allow things to flow in a sense. Okay. So this is not the time for you to be out here. Somebody's trying to treat you right. Nah, I don't believe that you trying to treat me right. Now you sound like your ex. Now think about how they had you in your head because you was truly being truthful towards them. You was really giving love for them. them and they didn't believe it. You understand me? So make sure that you're trusting your intuition. If you need assistance, I got you. Okay. If you need clarity on this is your karmic individual or your divine boo, I got you. The links in my bio. All right. If you need to know what cycles you're still connected to that could be prohibiting you, I got you. The links in my bio. Okay. But cycles you're still connected to that could be prohibiting you, I got you. The links in my bio. Okay. But you have to make sure that you're not becoming a karmic in your cycle. So this means that when God tell you certain things are coming towards you, certain things are for you, you're not to deny it. Okay. This is not for you to question certain things. Now use your intuition, because if it gives certain red flags, then you know not to accept it, right? So you have to trust you. That's why I'm big on chosen ones. I work with you. I sit there and make sure that you are trusting your intuition. I serve as a confirmation for you, because there's certain people that do not trust themselves because what their intuition was telling them, somebody else said that it wasn't true. And in due time, you started to see those things come in fruition, and that person had you question you, and you the whole time you knew the truth, right? So know that. Love you too, babies. Love you too. So just know that, okay? So this is not the time to be settling. If you could think about what you want for your life, because I'm telling you, 2025 is all about you. All right. 2025 was all about you. 2024, you gave individuals an opportunity. You gave them a chance to repent. You gave them a chance to restructure themselves. But whoever did not make that decision to listen, they're excluded out of the abundance that's coming in. Some of you chosen ones, there's people that didn't choose you because they felt like you couldn't do nothing for them, right? Financially, guess what's happening? Now you about to hit certain millions and billions. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all got certain big money that's coming in. Some of it's through lawsuits that you had that was pending. Some of you got big money that's coming in based upon people that was doing things behind the scene that you didn't know about. Now you're about to get reimbursed for it. Some of you chosen ones are about to hit certain big lotteries, jackpots, so on and so forth. So this is why I say don't question yourself. God is allowing you to see who's truly for you, people and how they do towards you, because when this abundance come in, you're only going to bless the people that was there for you. You understand me? Not this mother that's deceitful, family they got their hand out that's evil, not this partner that you always got to pay for them, do certain things for. Absolutely not. You understand me? So this is the time period to think about what it is that you want. And when I tell you, chosen ones, properly prepare for the prayers that you're praying for so that you know that you're not going to be the karmic, right? So with this being said, make sure, chosen ones, that you are what you want to attract, okay? So be healed. Don't be out here paranoid. You know that if you are trusting your intuition, if you align with your discernment, you're not going to make the wrong decision. You have to know that you're a better you, a more healed you than you were when you attracted certain individuals. So just be mindful of that, okay? Give yourself more credit. Also, allow yourself to be free again. There's some of you that was restricted, I understand, based upon your circumstances, but there's certain people that are going to come in that want to do right by you, do certain nice gestures for you. When God told you that you're going to get everything back that was stolen from you, that was snatched from you, that was limited towards you, it's not just going to come through the individual that took it from you. It's also going to get presented through other individuals. So I'll explain it. There's some people from your past that are coming back because they owe you, chosen ones. These are people that stole from you. These are people that lied on you. They sabotaged certain things from coming through. Now they're trying to represent themselves. One, because they want karma to stop coming through for them, but also chosen ones, some of them have ulterior motives, and I'll explain it. Some of these chosen ones are coming back because they want you to clear their karmic path. So this means that they did devious shit to you, but if you show that you forgive them and that they're cool with you, they feel like they're not going to get hit with karma. And some of parts of that is true, because if you allow them back in your energy, that means that you're in their vicinity, which means that God's not going to send that atomic bomb of wrath or that nuclear karma to come in if you're still connected to them in one way, shape, or form. So know that some people are coming in because they know that God's not going to hit them as hard as he can hit. They may get hit by karma, but they're not going to get the highest potential if you're still connected with them. So be mindful. Some of them are trying to get you to pardon them energetically, which means that they did devious shit to you. But as long as you forgive these individuals, they feel like they're not going to have wrath that comes in based upon what they did. Some of them did magic, love spells to keep you in an illusion. Some of them did magic to keep chaos around you and keep you confused. Some of them did love spell, certain spells to keep you restricted. Some of them did spells over your finances to keep you limited so that you stayed with them because you were dependent on them, so on and so forth. Now all of a sudden karma's coming in. God told you that certain roles was about to get reversed. Now they starting to feel it. So some of them are trying to come in so that you can pardon them, put in a good word for them, so they can be like, God, listen, they expect not to get hit as hard because you and them are cool. So be mindful, because some of these people aren't really missing you, don't really like you, don't really want to be with you, but they feel like you could spur them for what they're going through. You understand me? So you better be mindful. And when I say chosen ones, it's not for you to step out of your light to get in the darkness and assist their ass. Absolutely not. If they can't push their ass in that light, then they can't come then. You understand me? Because if you step in the darkness with them, that means you're going to get hit with the shit that they're getting hit with. And who you going to save? You understand? So just know that. Now, with this being said, some of these individuals, chosen ones, now everything that you said was coming into fruition for them. So now all of a sudden what you told them it was going to happen is starting to happen. And they was laughing before. They called you crazy before. They downplayed you before. They blocked you before. They disrespected you before because they didn't see the things that you seen. They wasn't equipped to. See, we get called in people's lives to assist you for certain things or help you prevent certain things that are trying to get manifested towards you. So there's certain things that they didn't see, but they wasn't equipped to. We were here to save them. They should have trusted us, right? But they didn't. So now, chosen ones, all of the karma's coming in. It's coming into fruition. Now, even after you told them the bad things that was going to happen, at that same time, you was telling them the good things that they could get had they did the right shit, but they didn't listen, right? So now all of a sudden, the bad things is coming true. So now they know that the good things that you said are coming through for you. So now they want to return because they feel like you can pay their debt off. Now some of them chosen ones think that you can put a good word in for God to have certain karma denied. Absolutely not. You still gonna get hit with that shit. So it is what it is. You about to be, some of them about to get booked. Some of them about to be dead. None of that is your damn business. You keep moving. You hear me? It doesn't matter. Oh, do you hear about what happened to so-and-so? Fuck so-and-so. I'ma just be honest. They gonna talk about some of them, they people's dying, but that's the energy that they in. You understand me? There's some of them chosen ones. Karma's coming to them. That's the energy that they in. There's certain people that was doing black magic on you to have you sick, have you going through. Now they got terminal illnesses. Now they got illnesses that the doctors can't even come up with a name for it. Now they out here got certain gifts that keep on giving, and I'm telling you, it's nothing that they should have even asked for. You hear me? So when I tell you, chosen ones, that karma's coming to them, it's coming to them. It's not for you to look back, because if you look back, then guess what? You're going to reattach, and then that energy's going to come to you. Now you're going to feel energy for... No, you're not doing that. So F those people, okay? I don't care if it's your mother, brother, your ex-lover, your friend, your past pastor that wasn't right. Whatever the case may be, everybody's getting held accountable for their karma that's coming in. That one is none of your business. The same way that they ain't tell you the truth. They felt like certain truth was none of your business. Well, what's coming through for them is none of their business. It's none of your business too. Keep it moving, right? Now with this, so some of them chosen ones coming back because they didn't listen. Now things are coming in fruition. They feel like you're supposed to save them. Absolutely not. You think I'm about to? If I don't got no demons in my house, why the fuck would I invite you and yours over? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So chosen ones, it's a go home Roger. It's a swiper, no swiping. Some of these people, they talking about they battling demons. And why the fuck would you call me? If you talking about the demons is after you and you felt like the first thing for you to do is call me so them motherfuckers can come, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. You better call somebody else. You better call 911. You better call Tyrone. You better call somebody. You better call, no. All right? Some of them I would say call on God, but God turned his back at you at this time. So I don't know what you about to do. But you about to get the fuck off our phone. Now, I'll tell you the chosen one, because there's some people, they all up in your energy now. No, don't even think about me, motherfucker. Don't. There's some people trying to manifest you back. Keep me out of your thoughts. Point blank. You let them know. There's some people, oh, you're in my thoughts and prayer. Bitch, keep me out of it. Okay? Don't put me in none of it. You're not. And stop telling people they in your thoughts and prayers too. And then you wondering why you feeling energy from other individuals. No. You are not in my thoughts, motherfucker. Absolutely no. No. There's some people, oh, I was dreaming about you. Don't. Okay? Don't. Absolutely, that's a nightmare, motherfucker. No, don't. Absolutely not. So chosen ones, stay away from them, because they trying to come back. What do they have to offer? Destruction. What do they have to? Some of them, again, you like them because of lustful energy. Now they coming out with that tainted ass, contaminated ass, passed around piper pocket. No, I'm not. I don't want that shit. You done got ran through from MLK down here to Charles Street, and now you want to try and come back to me. I don't want that contamination. Pill. It's a no for me. You out here thinking that shit is all glorious. Nope, you done got ran through. Now you think you about to come back. What you think you about to do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nope. So chosen ones, it's a no for me. These motherfuckers that, some of y'all chosen ones, we are grown now. Now listen, y'all know my little younger crew that's in here, y'all going, in due time, y'all gonna be grown as shit too. But a lot of us, we in our mid-30s, we damn near 40. Don't sit there and wait till you 50, Charles, to try to come back and come correct. Now your pipe stopped working, your money's done, you damn got arthritis, you got gout and shit. You used to be walking it out. Now your ass barely walking. No. What? You done used up all your prime for some demonic shit. Now you want to come back this motherfucker? Absolutely not. No, Gowdy. Cause I'm telling you, a lot of these people that lost because they lost you, they lost certain energy too. Now they older than puppy years. No fucking Scooby-Doo. Absolutely not talking about can't come lay with you. Bitch, go build a pallet. Absolutely not. No, you can't. Oh, you just going to? Absolutely. Oh, so you don't care? No, I don't. Okay? We gonna just clear that out. Cause I'm trying to tell you, some of them try to make you feel bad. What I'm gonna do? I don't know. Whatever the fuck you need to do. But don't call me. Energetically, I'm equivalent to, you know that scene on Waiting to Exhale? When he threw that mango or that orange or whatever the case may be up to Shorty, and she threw it back at his ass. Don't bring your drunk, leather vest ass around me after you done got ran through, after you done got karma that came through, now you think that you about to be bit. What? No, sir. So energetic, we throwing that shit back at him. That damn, how he came up here, and you know when he hit her with that, you raggedy bitch, and she, boop, cracked his ass. Absolutely. Swipe or no swiping. Get your ass out of here. Now, don't really be throwing shit, chosen ones. Unless you had to. And you better know how to aim, motherfucker, all right? But I'm going to just say this. These motherfuckers coming back, it's a no for me. And some of them, I'm sitting there trying to wonder what I seen in your ass. Don't be lying either, chosen one, because there's some of you that using an illusion in the past. Now they coming back. They talking all this Ray J One Wish shit. They out here crying and shit. They out here singing songs and shit. They out here trying to plead, and you out here entertaining it. Don't switch the cycle, okay? Because I'm telling you, some of them try to act like Ruben Stutter. Sorry for since 2004. Motherfucker, it's 2024. It's the end of 24. And you still out here. Ruben, get your ass over there. Talking about. So chosen ones, it's a no for me. And it's a no for you too. What the fuck? No. When you like them, they was, again, you persuaded yourself. Because some of y'all gonna realize you was under an illusion. Because some of these, it's like, you are not claiming them. Oh, you used to talk to? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, I heard you got kids with? Call me Murray then. Because absolutely not. I don't know who they are. I never met them. Never met them before. Half of their asses denied you. And you denied them too. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't want to. Beetlejuice, fucking Ivor Mine, and don't even bring their asses up, cause they damn like, what's it, Bloody Murray. As soon as you say their names, now they in your energy. I'm not taking risks for your ass popping back in. Fuck out of here, okay? So chosen ones, cut it out, all right? People from your past trying to come back, hit them with that Heisman. Absolutely not. Again, they didn't want to make no moves until they seen karma coming in. When you told them the benefits that they was going to get, they didn't believe that shit. Now they see that you about to win, and they think they come back in to cause destruction and deductions. It's equivalent to those people. Now he missed his family and it's close to tax time. When I told y'all this y'all's tax time season, all that energy that was deducted from you, everything that was snatched from you is getting returned for you. You just getting patient for that deposit. Now, the same way people will come around when they think that you about to get your shit. Now I was just checking on you because they know that deposit's about to hit. That's what's happening intuitively, energetically with these people too. So, do not. Absolutely not. Now y'all miss your family. Now you ain't got no place to go. Now all of a sudden you want to ask about Ray Ray. You ain't checked on Ray Ray in many seasons, motherfucker. Don't try it. Oh, now you seen this and you was thinking. Well, don't. Don't and don't. All right? Oh, my mama was talking about you. Fuck Miss Margaret. Okay? How about that? Fuck Miss Margaret and fuck you too. How about that one? They out here, oh my. I'm just trying to say, because when that cycle clicks, that shit's gonna hit you where you like, I don't give a fuck about her. Oh, my mom said that she miss you. Fuck her. Okay? I don't care. Oh, my mom said, can you take her? She better use those wheels that she got on that chair. Cause no, she ain't riding it over here. Ain't no, Oh, my mom said that she miss you. Fuck her. Okay? Fuck them people. Fuck them people. Some of them out here now, they want to talk about, oh, they want you to have a baby. That sounds like a threat, sir. Because you are not going to have access to this. So if you're talking about I'm going to be pregnant by you, that sounds like a violation. 911, what's your emergency? Because it sounds like something may be premeditated over this motherfucker. You talking about, No, thank you. And some of y'all are lucky that you didn't conceive by these individuals. Do you see? You might have just been looking at one. You should have looked down the line. There's a whole bunch of little fucking monsters and damn trolls in that timeline. And you are blessed, okay? So you better stop it. You about to bless that little damn Beetlejuice timeline. You was about to bless them. No, thank you. So, chosen ones, it's a no for the past people trying to represent themselves to you. But this is for you to focus on you. When I tell you, you got to feel yourself. You got to know that you are a catch. You know, chosen ones, you got to know that, again, your worth. So that when somebody comes in, they know this. Trying to tell you. You better know that. You are what you attract, so you better be that. As far as your love, they coming in. As far as your money, it's about to arrive. Don't let these karmic ass people be connected to it. These are people who owe debts karmically. So when they connected to you and you got money coming in, that's like that shorty back in the day who hit the millions in the lottery. Her boyfriend kept getting locked up. She had to put $1 million for this, $1 million for that. I'm not giving away my abundance for a fuck up. I'm not doing that. Me and my squad, we worked hard for ours. So absolutely not. You think I'm going to let you come in and contaminate our shit? You think that I'm going to let this little roach ass energy come in and infest our shit? Absolutely not. So chosen ones, it's not no, Just be mindful, okay? Also, know that you got it within you. You don't need to be happy with where you're at, but know that you can rebuild certain things too. So I'll get into more of this, baby. Definitely probably later. I might come on live a little later because I feel like just doubling up. I ain't want all the messages to mix together, but the first one is the past people trying to get presented. Fuck them. They trying to come. They trying to get pardoned. Absolutely not. But also chosen ones, let go of them so that you don't swap out energy in a sense and end up in a karmic spot. So the same way that they had people that they were still connected to when God presented you, and they would have been open to receive your love had they disconnected from those people when God told them to, but they chose not to listen. So when you got presented, they were not in a position to accept you or go with you. Do not be that person. So right now, there's certain relationships that are coming to an end. Some of y'all, you waited to the last minute. Now you're going to look bad when you jump into the next one quick, but it's divine alignment. So there's certain, again, you're going to end up being in a karmic place like these people if you do not take initiative or listen when God's telling you to, right? So there's some of you, the people that you're with, you got to disconnect from. Why? Because just like the past person connected to you, you were almost like a third party because they didn't listen and leave those people when God told them to. Now, chosen ones, you will be in a position where you would do that too, where this person from the past is trying to come back and now this new person's trying to get presented and you can't take that as far as that offer, because you still living with this the past person, you still sleeping with the past person, you still creeping with the past person. No, cut that shit off. You're not going to miss your mark. You're not going to miss your blessings. You're going to make sure that you're ending that karmic cycle. So that means that if you had to force it, it wasn't for you. Let it go. You understand me? And sometimes they say if you let it go, it comes back. Nah, because some of these karmic motherfuckers, they will keep being like the Terminator. They will be determined to keep showing up. You got to just exit it, okay? So with this being said, Pay attention to your feelings. It ain't no going back to the people from the past, especially when they doing the same shit. They had an opportunity to get it right. They didn't. They missed it. Now you move on to the next, all right? New love is arriving. There's certain trips that you about to take. There's some of you that's waiting for money to hit and it didn't hit yet because there's things that you're going to do with it that you don't even know yet, right? So there's some of you, the money that you waiting for didn't get presented because there's certain things that had to get presented, right? So that person, that place you about to move to, that idea that came across your mind, whatever the case may be. So make sure that you're properly prepared for the things. Do not, at this point in time, just pause on the prayers. Of course, they prayed up for protection, but pause on the prayers if you're not sure what you want. So as far as love, you want somebody who loves you, protects you, invests in you, somebody who reciprocates the energy towards you. That means you have to give it to them for them to give it to you too, right? So chosen ones, with this being said, know what you want before you even start requesting it. This is like knowing what you want from that restaurant or looking on the menu before that person comes over to you and even takes that order from you. This is like you knowing what you want before you pull up to the little fast food, you knowing what it is that you're looking for so that they can easily assist you. That's what it is. So prepare right now, because if not, you're going to be on the other karmic end where you still got somebody from your past in your life while this new person's trying to get presented. Then you're going to be no different than the person that you once was encountering or was connected to, because they was in a similar position. So just know that, all right? Certain people got to get closed out. It's necessary. There's certain moves that you're about to do. Stay optimistic. There's some of y'all that re-signed lease that you don't even realize the opportunity's about to hit, that lease is about to get broken and you about to be with somewhere else. Stay open, okay? It's not for you to see everything at that time, because some of you don't even see that the people that you around are the reason why you're declining. So God is holding out certain specifics for you. Now, of course, if you need me, I got you. He'll allow me to say certain things towards you, but these are personal conversations between you and I. Because some of y'all chosen ones, you come on the phone with the demon that I had to tell you about around you, and I'm going to still tell your ass about them. I'm no disrespect, but no, I'm going to tell you the truth regardless who's around you. So let's just make sure that your energy, what God has for you, is protected for you. You're not out here relating to individuals that's trying to stop you, sabotage you, or hurt you. You understand me? Because I'm telling you, I didn't have to tell you about certain things when the person's right there. And I'm like, okay. Oh, they in the room? Because I can energetically feel it. So I'll tell you, like, all right, well, shit, you might as well got them on speakerphone. I'm going to tell them about themselves. It's not negative. Well, they can take it how they want to take it, but we're going to make sure that you get to where you're going to with the right individuals. I'm going to tell you about the people, because I didn't have to tell some of y'all, like, the people next to you are the person doing the black magic on you. This person got this, so on and so forth. But let me be that, chosen ones. Let me assist you so you don't got to go through that shit. So there's certain things that I tell you about the cycles that you connected to, how to disconnect. This is a real important time frame. Now, I know we usually say the New Year's is in April. That's where it's like the spring and all of that. We know that. But chosen ones, there's a change in dynamic. I'm telling you, when January hit, you're going to see things change drastically. I'm talking about by January 15th, things is going to be changing drastically for you. I'm talking about opportunities presented. I'm talking about you about to run into love like within the next few weeks that you're like, damn, this came out of nowhere. Be prepared, all right? So, chosen ones, this is the time to prepare yourself. When I tell you, January is a whole nother time for you. So there's some of you that I'm telling you, like, come on. Come to it. If you need assistance, come to me now, because in the beginning of the year, there's certain things that's going to be happening. So I want to make sure you clear that. I want to make sure that it's clear that you're on the right side. I want you to know who's trying to hold you back, who's trying to hurt you, harm you, who's trying to keep you restricted, but also what's coming and getting presented to you so I can make sure that you're in position. So this is almost like chosen ones. Think about this. Right now, you focus on yourself. Why? Think about a race, right? Like a relay. Yes, it requires a team. So yes, you're going to have friends, a tribe, a partner, so on and so forth, right? But when I tell you that, think about a relay. Yes, you're working with the group, but you have to be able to perform like you're supposed to. So right now, you get yourself in position to receive that baton in a sense. So you got to be ready. Your feet got to be grounded. Your mind got to be focused. You got to have your hands open to receive that. You understand me? So right now, again, if you need me, I got you. I got a few openings for the remainder of this year. Just know in the beginning, there's going to be changes. Now, are there going to be price changes? Yes. Are there going to be certain services that are no longer available? Are there going to be new ones that come in? Yes, I got so many positive things that are aligned for us. But I'm going to wait till the beginning of the year to relay those things, right? So just know that. But I'm excited, chosen ones. I love you so much. I believe in you. Shake that shit off from these karmic ass individuals. You're not about to go down for some shit that you don't even have around you, but this person's connected to. This is like RICO cases are going out, which brings me to this, chosen ones. Now, those who have been with me, and if you haven't, on my YouTube, go back like a few years. You can look at all my videos, all of that, right? I told y'all certain things was going to happen. First, we talked about Diddy 3 years ago. Came into fruition, everything. Told you pertaining to certain people, leaders that was going to step down, try to have somebody else take the blame or fall for them. I told y'all Jay-Z and them was about to go down, and they are. That's why Shorty tried to get locked in with that. As far I told y'all they was going to try to lock in with the higher ups. I'm telling you, that ego is going to be the death of them. So there's certain things that they think that they're intimidating certain witnesses and make it seem like to stop them from coming out. Chosen ones, when I tell you that this is the time where God's trumpets are real loud, you are the trumpets. You are the trumpets of the truth. That means that you're going to, when they hear you and hear the truth, they know that God's about to come through. So when I tell you that these people are going to play themselves out of position, they try to put pressure on people, that people will come out and tell the truth about them. All that evidence is about to get presented. They thought that they got rid of it. They didn't. Now, as far as Jay-Z, he felt like because he was with the higher ups that they was going to cover him. See, he was the smartest of the criminals because he wasn't with the everyday type of individuals. He was with the main elite type shit, doing some freak type shit to keep people restricted and limited. That intimidation don't work. We chosen. You can't fuck with us at all. That magic shit don't work. That's going to be you going crazy. That as far as intimidation or you trying to keep finances restricted, that don't work. The wealth's within us. And guess what? We align with other chosen ones. That means if you try to restrict us, this person's going to assist us. So therefore it is what it is, right? Now, there's also certain music moguls. I'm trying to think of his name. It's like a Caucasian masculine, an older masculine. Dang. New York is significant. He about to go down. I also say this, chosen ones, one second. In reference to the shooter that did the CEO type shit, that's not the person that they have with them. I'm trying to tell you now, that is not the same person who did that shit. So do not fall for the hype. Okay, that's why I tell you I'm here to assist you so that you know your intuition. You can see what's real and what's fake. Okay, you got to see it, chosen ones, because not everything that you're seeing is true. Not everything that's getting presented is true. So you have to be able to use your discernment and not be out here following these demonic ass individuals. When I tell you this is the end of an evil era, this is the end of an evil era. So guess what? If all the chosen ones team up together, we knocking shit the fuck out. Because nobody got hands like us. Y'all got holy hands. We got holy hands. Our energy, anything we speak, we see. So therefore, they really don't want to mess with you. And because they try to use your heart against you, they try to use your mind against you, your intuition against. Nah, you stay solid. You stay prayed up. This is the time we working together. You hear me? So chosen ones. If you see a chosen one, know a chosen one. You speak life into that chosen one and know that you're going to receive that too. This is the time that the chosen ones is beating these bullies the fuck up. We not joining their crew. We not getting intimidated by them. We not turning into them. We getting their asses up out of here. You hear me? So with that being said, a lot of higher ups. I told y'all. See, I kept the video up on my Instagram and all of that, on my YouTubes too. I told y'all Dirk was going to get it. And what happened? Like, this is why I stay silent on everything that God tells me. And I appreciate y'all too, because there's times that I tell you things that are about to come into fruition. And at that time, you don't see it. But every time it starts to come in, you always come back to me and be like, yo, you knew exactly I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Because I tell you, I stand silent on what God has me say. I don't have no doubt in me. I don't have no doubt in what he shows me. I know that there's certain things that he tells me to assist you, to prevent what's going to happen towards you. That this is almost like that Noah's Ark in a sense. When that flood was coming, people didn't trust Noah until that rain started to come, right? So chosen ones, you believe what God's telling you. You trust your intuition. Sometimes we may sound crazy because we the first people to see it, but that's something that puts us on that pedestal. So at first they called you crazy because you were saying what you were saying. Now they starting to see it come true. Now guess what? Because you were saying what you were saying at that time, it came into fruition. They're going to trust what you say as well. See, you turning non-believers into believers without even having to beg their asses. You hear me? And I done told people that before. I'm not here to, I see some of y'all battling people when they say persuade them to believe in God. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not doing all that shit. Whoever's supposed to know is supposed to know. Whoever's not is not. I'm not about to beg you to go into divine light or prove to you that God exists. See, I can tell you that their life reflects that God is not in theirs, in a sense. You understand me? So we're not here to beg you. We're here to do what we are called to do. If you join this, cool. If not, then that's off with you. That's you. That's your demise, not us. You understand me? So, chosen ones, I know you a team player, but know what team that you on. Because some of y'all begging the demons to step in their divine light. They don't got it to give. You asking for love from a demon. They never even heard of the shit. So, just be mindful, okay? But I love you. I will say, chosen ones, again, if you need me, I got you. The link's in my bio. Now, listen, I want to book up the rest of December just so that we start off January on a clear slate. But if you end up scheduling into January, that's okay. I'll honor as far as the coaching sessions, the readings type that you get, okay? But again, if you need clarity, I got you. And this is not to, persuade you to do all. No, this is because, chosen ones, when I'm telling you, things are about to change, and I need to make sure that you're in a position that you need to be in so that everything's going to be okay. You understand me? Because if not, some of y'all did good this whole time, but you listen at the wrong time, and you didn't cost yourself certain opportunities, certain blessings, so on and so forth, right? So I love you. I'm here to help you. I want you to believe in you. I'm not here for you to be dependent on me. I want you to trust your energy. I'm here to be a confirmation for you for times that you didn't believe in you, certain things that you're unsure for you. I always tell you about yourself. You understand me? I don't need you to tell me information if you choose to. After I relay what I say to you, of course, because I want you to speak it, to release it so it's not stuck on you. But as far as chosen ones, this is our time, okay? I believe in you. I'm excited for you. I promise you everything's about to work out. If you need me, you know how to reach me. Continue to be great. Thank you so much again for all of y'all's love, all your likes, all your shares, all your subscribes. Y'all continue to be great, all right? Thank you, babies.